Hey, babe.
Hey, beautiful.
How you doing?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. You shouldn't have.
Oh, it's nothing.
No, really. Like, you shouldn't have. Hola, hola. Welcome back to Menos Waste. This is a channel where I talk about ways of making your life better for you, your wallet, and the planet. In this video, we're going to talk about Valentine's Day. Now, that little short clip that you saw at the beginning of this video was all staged. Don't worry, I'm not that evil. But I do like making all of my holidays a little more sustainable. Valentine's Day is no different, especially knowing how commercialized everything is now, and like they're just throwing garbage products down your throat to make you feel like you need to buy those in order to show love, and that's not the case. I'm gonna tell you some do's and don'ts of Valentine's Day to make it more sustainable. It might sound as it's just for people that have a partner, but honestly, all of these can be done for yourself. First up, don't buy Valentine's Day themed things. That's a tongue twister. I walked through grocery outlet the other day and there was just hearts and teddy bears and gnomes and koalas with hearts, and that's my best contraceptive around. Anything Valentine's Day themed, the little heart-shaped boxes, the teddy bears are usually going to end up in the landfill. Do get creative and make personalized gifts. So something that I want to start with my partner this year are love letters. I think it's a great idea. You write each other a love letter and then you make a little book with all the love letters inside over the years, and then you can look back and see what you were writing, 10 years ago. I think that would be super cute. You can also do a bunch of DIYs. Just Google, there's so many DIYs you can do. And of course, you can make your own chocolate and candies and, create your own little Valentine's Day themed gift. If you're not too crafty, there's always Etsy where you can make personalized gifts from a local craft person. Or you can also gift them an experience on Groupon, or maybe a massage for two, not a physical item that they're just gonna throw away after a couple months. Don't buy red roses. Most people don't know, but on the 3 weeks leading up to Valentine's Day, there are 30 jumbo jets from Colombia and Ecuador to Miami full of roses just for this holiday. You know how much pollution that is? You know how much fuel usage that is? And of course, these jumbo jets are all refrigerated. Ugh. And all of those roses that end up in Miami have to be distributed all over the US. We've been brainwashed into thinking that we need a red rose in order to be romantic or in order to be sexy. We have to break out of that. Not to mention monocropping, not to mention it's the colonizer's flower, not to mention all of the forced labor that happens just to have roses. But honestly, red roses are so unnecessary. So unnecessary. Do gift a plant. So instead of giving a bouquet of flowers that will die in a couple of days, better to give a plant that can keep growing and keep producing flowers and look beautiful in our home. And if you need to give a bouquet of flowers, gift a sustainable bouquet of flowers. What I mean by this is that you can walk around your neighborhood and pick some flowers and create your own bouquet, or go to your local flower shop and pick out native plants that have not been traveling from Colombia or Ecuador in a refrigerated turbojet. Don't buy conventional chocolate. Conventional chocolate has so much blood on its hands. You can watch a documentary about it. I linked it below. But companies like Nestle, for example, are just overexploiting resources, overexploiting people. Really, some of the darkest industries that people don't think about. I will link 2 videos below about it because they do a much better job at explaining it than I do. You really don't want to be part of it. Do buy fair trade chocolate. Although these certifications are usually not the best because you can still get away with a lot. It is 100 times better than conventional chocolate. Don't buy fast fashion lingerie. Now I know this is a perfect time to get a little cute and get some cute little lingerie and do a little show maybe, but please don't buy fast fashion. Fast fashion is one of the leading contributors to climate change and pollution and exploitation and slave labor. I've been saying that a lot today. Do embrace your birthday suit. Honestly, my partner tells me all the time the only place he likes lingerie is on the floor. Might just be him, but you could get real sexy by really being confident in your birthday suit versus a little piece of lingerie. If you do want lingerie, there are sustainable options. I'll try to link those below, but they're really not necessary. You're beautiful. Your skin is the best lingerie that you could ever have. And the last one is pretty straightforward. Don't put so much emphasis on items. Do prioritize showing love through actions. Actions are worth so much more than physical items. So make sure you embrace that during this holiday. Okay, so now getting to the potential activities that you can do during Valentine's and still make it sustainable. The first section we're gonna start with is sassy time. Sassy time. Because my love language is physical touch, to no one's surprise. And so I have a lot of ideas on how to get kinky this Valentine's Day and still have it be sustainable. Of course, if you're not sexually active, please ignore this whole section, especially if you are my nieces. Don't listen to this. And of course, if you're single, you can definitely do all these things just the same. You might need a mirror for the sip and paint. First one that comes to mind is food in the bedroom. So I'm thinking coconut whipped cream. I'm thinking melted chocolate and some strawberries, perhaps. Your plates are your bodies. Everything is edible, so there's probably not gonna be a lot of trash. A sip and paint night. You could drink a bottle of wine together while you are painting each other. Of course, clothes are optional in this case. And of course, it is a great day to try new things. So if you've never done role playing, maybe Valentine's is the day to do it. If you've never used certain toys, maybe this is the time to do it. The next kind of theme that I have in mind is the outdoors. So of course, picnics are always cute. You can have a picnic at the beach or a picnic in a mountain or a lake, whatever. Bring your own food, and I think that's a good date no matter what day it is. And from what I've seen on Hinge and Bumble from my sister's profile, sorry to call you out, is that everyone loves walking on the beach. So how about a walk on the beach? If you're in San Diego, Sunset Cliffs is super romantic. Another idea is to do a little staycation. So maybe you rent an Airbnb somewhere around town that you don't usually go to and cook dinner there and just stay and relax. Or maybe you can go camping, something that you just usually don't do together, and just go and relax and be with each other. I just realized most of my activities are for kinky time. That is all I have for you today. But I hope some of these were helpful. Again, if you learned anything, please let me know in the comments. And if you think some of my don'ts are way too dramatic, also let me know. But I really hope you watch everything that I link in the description, because knowledge is power. Knowledge and action is power, or inaction, because some of these is like, just stop doing it. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, don't forget, Poquito goes a long way. Excuse me. Wowzers. Wowzers.